Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching the Vampire Diaries. This is episode 11 of season 2. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the series so far. That does mean we've got the first 10 episodes of this season uploaded to the channel already, and the whole of season 1 if you're interested in going back and watching that before today's episode. Now, it's getting very intense, isn't it? We've got some new characters being introduced. We've got a new warlock who's like, well, a witch, but a male version warlock. His name is Luca, and his dad, and they look like they're working with what's his name, Elia, a new vampire that's come in, and he is from the originals. It seems like he is one of the eldest vampires still going, 500 years old. And when he was introduced, he was coming after Delena, you know, the doppelganger of Catherine. It seems like they need her blood as well as a vampires, a witches, and a werewolves to lift the spell of the curse. And yeah, that was his goal when he first was introduced. He ended up attacking, Damon and Stefan ended up attacking him to try and save Delena, which he successfully did. It looked like he died, but long and behold, he didn't. He must be really strong that he managed to come back alive at the very end. And last episode, he went after Damon, didn't he? He was in a coffee shop, and he walked over Elia. He had some coins in his hand, and he threw them, and he just shattered all the glass everywhere, smashed it all, and made a statement to, you know, pretty much say, look, how strong he is. And then Delena, she wants to sacrifice herself pretty much. She doesn't want, I understand where she's coming from, to be honest. She doesn't want her family and friends to get killed because she heard the story of Catherine. She said that in the past when Klaus was chasing after her because he wanted her blood, basically she transitioned herself into a vampire so that she's no longer human, and as a result of that he went back and murdered all the family, and Delena doesn't want that to happen to her and her friends, so she's willing to sacrifice herself for everybody else, which is fair play, you know. It's pretty noble thing to be doing. She went to a place, you know, they found somebody called Coda, rang him, told her that the doppelganger's there. He sent some men. As they arrived, you know, Elia arrived. He snapped one of the necks, and then he asked the other two lads. He said, "I'm Elia," and they're like, "Oh my God, we was gonna get Delena and bring it to you," you know. And then he just boom ripped their hearts out because he said no one else knew he was there. And I was like, what's going on here? And then Elia ended up saying, he said, he wants Delena to be safe for now. He actually didn't say it directly to Delena, and then he just left, and then he ended up saying it to the new warlock's dad. He said, for now, he wants Delena to be safe. So I'm really interested with that one, because I thought that Elia was working with Klaus trying to track down Delena, but now it seems like Elia wants to keep Delena safe. I don't know why, but that is where we're at. Obviously, Tyler and Caroline, they're getting quite close, obviously, because they're bonding between the werewolf and the vampire type of their situation, and obviously it's soon to be a full moon, so I wonder how Tyler's going to react with his first transition. We've seen a video of Mason when he first transitioned, and it was absolutely brutal. It kind of made me feel sorry for Mason. Made me like him a little bit more, to be honest, because he seemed like a normal guy going through many struggles. And Matt knocked on Caroline's house. He was saying that, you know, he was driving home from work and he couldn't stop himself and he wanted to turn up and just see her. And then Tyler come to the door, but it does look bad, but it wasn't in that situation, but it depends on how you read it. It did look quite bad. And Jeremy tried to make a move on Bonnie, which I'm all for, but Bonnie ended up pulling away and saying she can't do it. But I'm hoping that progresses further, because they do have good chemistry. But I feel like she's team Luca right now. She wants to get with Luca and not Jeremy, which is kind of sad, but that's just the way it is, you know. And Damon and Stefan had a good little bonding session at the end, while Stefan's been locked in the tomb. Obviously, as I was saying with Bonnie and Jeremy went down into the tomb and went in and tried to get the stone himself, because he didn't want Bonnie to go down and get hurt, because that's how much he cares for her. And Catherine ended up biting him, and then Stefan come down, ran in, got Jeremy out and the stone, but he obviously has been stuck inside it. So Damon come down, he was chatting to him. Stefan was saying, "Don't worry about me, you know, protect Delena." And then Damon was like, "Mate, I definitely will. I'll find a way to get you out." I just love the connection between them, man. They're my favourite couple in the whole show, team Defan, mate. They're so good. But that is where we're currently at with today's episode. If you guys are excited, please smash the like on the button, subscribe if you're new. Thanks for clicking my video, really do appreciate it. And as always, let's jump into today's episode. He's watching it again. He's still watching it. Like, he must be scared, Tyler. Probably scared and wants to see how he's gonna do it.
Look, your cell's voicemail's full. I need to talk to you.
I felt tight watching that on Mason. So, do you reckon this girl's Mason's girlfriend, and obviously she thought he was with Tyler, and now Tyler's ringing saying that he thinks he's with her or them, so to speak, back at home? So she's going to go and look after them. She's going to come and raise suspicions like, where's Mason, mate? He's not here.
Right now, it's what's binding the sun and moon curse. If I can figure out a way to remove the spell from the stone, then stone becomes useless. I'm taking Stefan inside with this one. We're not gonna let you get used in some creepy sacrifice ritual.
I wonder what the vibe's going to be like between these two.
You on some suicide mission?
I'm trying to prevent everyone else from getting hurt.
Bringing Klaus the Moonstone so you could get yourself killed is okay?
I mean, I understand where she's coming from. Do you not think that her morals are correct? You know, she heard the story that Catherine and all Catherine's family got killed for crossing Klaus, and now she realised, obviously, from the story that her friends are probably in danger in her family. She's sacrificing one for the masses. I can't blame her in that situation. Aren't your parents ever told you never search in someone else's bag?
She took the Moonstone.
Hey. Hey, she failed me. The first time of weakness, and she literally failed on the easiest task ever. That's hilarious. Jack and Damon's going to be at the door. I didn't even know that humans could do that.
What did you do? It's for the best, Elena.
Elena's on a martyr tear that rivals your greatest hits.
It's true, I'm glad they're getting
Becky.
along.
Candles. Lunch.
Give that to me. I'm just gonna have to share it with her.
Once we deal with this Moonstone, we'll figure a way to get you out.
Just make sure Elena's safe.
I love these two. I'll always say it me. I love them two together.
I've got practice, and we'll probably go out after. I'll be late.
You have no idea who I am. I'm Jules, a friend of Mason's from Florida.
And I'm trying to track down Mason. Mason's back in Florida.
He's not.
This girl Mason knows stopped by the house. She said he never made it back to Florida.
Does Caroline know that he's dead? I can't remember.
Do you think this is funny?
Yes, Elena. I find hilarity in the lengths that I have to go to repeatedly save your life. Vampire Barbie asked me if she could handle it, and I said, why not? Figured if she screwed up, he'd bite her, and then I'll be rid of two of my problems.
Vampire Barbie, mate, I love that. She's getting close to, what's he called, Tyler, isn't she? Like, last episode with Matt. Well, Matt's seen them together, but I don't know. Do you reckon they'll become a thing? Vampire werewolf? I'm not sure, but they are getting close anyway.
Why?
Some girl from Florida showed up on the Lockwood's doorstep looking for Mason.
What girl?
I don't know, but she sure got everyone in a tizzy.
Hey, you know, you should get out. Enjoy the sun.
You can't.
That's good, Panda.
You know, maybe he just, like, stopped to go surf somewhere. You know, isn't that Mason's whole thing?
Maybe.
Oh, I didn't get to say goodbye to your son. I'm afraid he's at the grill with his friends. I'll let him know.
Right, is there a coincidence this girl's here? She's not here just to say, oh, Mason didn't turn up to Florida, did she? Like, she could have easily done that on the phone, rang Tyler back. There's no she's got something. She is either a werewolf herself, yeah, or she's part of something. It's not a coincidence. She won't come all the way down from Florida to here, right, just to say that Mason's not come home. She's got to be up to something else.
Hey, I'm here. No one knows where Mason is. He's missing. You were right.
Sketchy, mate.
Mason was lying. There's another werewolf.
She is sketchy.
His nephew.
Oh, look, and now she's gone to the Mystic Grill because her mum said that he was there.
Where is Mason anyway?
Decomposing in his truck.
Oh, no way.
Wolfsbane.
New chains. He needs new bolts in the walls because he'll just rip them out. He's that old. Oh, it's like a vein, isn't it, mate, to them? Obviously, burnt fingers faced, isn't it? Make him weaker,
The
possibly.
hardware store said the setup was rated up to 5,000 pounds.
How you doing?
He's scared, isn't he? Yeah, he's scared, though.
Couldn't get naked, are you?
It's elastic.
Don't want to rip his clothes like the Hulk, innit?
I don't think it's like the Hulk where I get to keep my hands.
Hey.
I don't know what makes me more upset, that I showed you how to channel, or that you almost killed me.
Do you know what? I do feel like this Luca, yeah, he might be playing me, obviously. I'm only making an observation after 2 episodes, I think. But I feel like he is a decent guy, but he's just stuck in a bad situation, so to speak. So his dad is in the bad situation, and he's just a complicit to it. Is that what you would say? So, like, he's just involved by no fault of his own, so to speak, in the bad situation, while he's generally an okay person.
How'd you get all these?
Well, witches from all over the world have collected their spells and grimoires, but have gotten lost, and my dad is obsessed.
Do you know how to break the bind between a talisman and a spell?
Well, that depends because spells are unique.
Well, hello.
Yes, hilarious.
Can I have a scotch and whatever this beautiful woman is drinking?
Oh, no. One's my limit.
That's a joke.
Is this guy bothering you?
I am not bothering anybody.
Good cop, bad cop.
Do it elsewhere. the town drunk, and
Oh mate, they've dropped it in a drink like while she's there in the middle of the in the bar. I need more scenes between these two, man. I absolutely love the chemistry between them, and I also need more scenes between Damon and Jeremy. I also do enjoy them together, especially Alaric, man. He's a great character, and he's had a bit part in the season so far. What, are we in episode 11 now, and he's not really been in it much, and I loved him last season.
Get tired of him, we just put him in a cab and send him back where he came from.
Bet she's not even going to have any of it. Oh, yeah, I knew it. Damon's got to try and drink with her now.
Struggling to pump whatever blood remains. And when it's gone, your veins rub together like sandpaper. You wanna help me get out of it? We're here together. May as well make the best out of it. He's got what he wants, given what's most certainly going on out there.
Oh, 1 second before, it's like, that would be deep in it. Imagine that, like, he's locked in there, yeah, she's playing with his head. He's locked in there and he can't get out, and Damon could just literally take his girl. I mean, obviously, he wouldn't do that because I feel like he's progressed as a character, and Delena wouldn't do it to Stefan. But now that's going to be playing on his mind as he's getting weaker, and he's trying to draw on, like, love and energy to try and stay strong. She's fucking messing with his head. Oh, there's it. Oh. She's got in his head again. It's the second time.
I got roped into helping Mrs. Lockwood participate.
Oh shit. How's Elijah there? How's he worked his way in with Jenna? Like, honestly, because he's not, unless he's compelled her, which he can't obviously do, but are they sure that they're smart enough to put Vervain on her? Now she stabbed herself because they know that Catherine got to her, so I would have made sure that Vervain was on her at all times, either in a necklace or a ring or a bracelet or something. How's he worked his way in, especially been invited as well? Or does he need to be invited in houses anymore? Like, because he's strong. Like, obviously, he seems to have XL powers over everyone else. He might be able to just walk in and out of places. Shit, man. I love this guy.
So,
look how big his
you're
hands
welcome
are.
to stay here and rummage through this stuff, or Elena and I could help you load it into your car.
Nice meeting you.
I hope to see you again sometime soon.
This guy's sick. He's just going to go right up into that bedroom.
Jenna was just asking me to get you to help her with the boxes.
It was so obvious that he was coming back in that house instantly. He's not going to kill her though.
Wise choice.
Interested in, like, does she need to die, or does he just need the blood? Do you know what I'm saying? Because she could just help him out if she needs to. Bargain.
Yeah, I know Mason.
You do?
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He's missing.
What do you mean, like?
Oh, he's grafting, mate. She's not going to have any of it. She knows.
What time does the moon crest or whatever?
Not for a while.
Mate, Caroline, she needs to leave, doesn't she? Because he can attack her and she could die.
Maybe more.
Oh, he can't even get to the step.
Mason said it'll diminish my strength. So I can't break free.
Mason vomited, didn't he, when he had it? Oh, these are gonna become a little thing, aren't they?
Sorry.
Guy's sick.
Klaus is the most feared and hated of the originals, but those that fear him are desperate. Word gets out that the doppelganger exists, there'll be a line of vampires eager to take you to him, and I can't have that.
Oh, does he want to
Well,
kill
to do
Klaus?
that, I need you to stay put and stop trying to get yourself killed. Well, if I wasn't being truthful, all your family
kill ya?
would be dead, and I'd be taking you to Klaus right now.
In it. Hey, what is it with people, right, who have absolute confidence? Like, he dominates a room. Do you know what I mean? It's like Damon, man. This guy, yeah, calm persona. He looks sophisticated, cool, quality. He looks literally like the business. The way he talks, his tone. You know what I mean? It's just like, he's just owns it. He's so good. He's so intimidating. Like, I want this guy to stay in it for a long time. And now I've said that, right, he's going to get smoked in like 3 episodes when we meet Klaus. I bet you.
You and I shall draw Klaus out together, and I shall make certain that your friends remain unharmed.
And then what?
Then I kill him.
Just like that.
Just like that. Friend Bonnie, is it? I have friends with similar gifts. So do we have a deal?
Mate, I would take it, man. This guy is sick.
We're negotiating?
Hey, I love it. He's getting Stefan out of tomb. That's what she's negotiated. Now it's a perfect lighting for a good swift kiss.
Hey.
You should go.
You should actually go, like, it's just safe.
Not you.
Oh shit, here we go. This is what I like to see. Tell you what, right? I mean, his arm looks... that looks mental, right? I did not know that Tyler... I'm not saying this is like the world's best acting, but this is good acting. And from what we've seen from Tyler so far compared to now, do you know what I mean? People shock me. Like the way Matt was an absolute arse to him about his dad was really good acting. And Matt shows good emotion with his face. Stefan as well, yeah, shows really good emotion when he's crying. Damon, he can change his complexions all the time. You've obviously got Caroline when she was crying to her mum the other day, showing good involvement in a character. Obviously Elena, she's playing 2 characters. And now you've got obviously Tyler, man. He is literally, he's changing. You only seen him before just being just like moody, walking around, but like he's screaming. Mason as well, perfect screaming. It was really good in that video. Like people are really good. They excel like when they get given a little time to shine.
Tight with the sheriff. If there's anything I can do to help locate Mason, I will. He's a great guy.
You know, I'm not much of a drinker. I should get going. You fool. Think you're clever, don't you?
What do you want with Mason Lockwood?
He's my friend.
I love it.
Well, inform you that you probably won't find him.
And why
Yes,
not?
Damon.
You should
I
leave
killed
town.
him.
I sniffed you out the moment you entered this bar. You've been marked.
Oh, I love that little threat. Now, drawing off experience, Fred and Damon, you get smoked. So, I hope that he goes after her. Even if he don't win, yeah, I hope he goes after her. Yes, that was it.
No.
Caroline, man, get out.
No.
He gets killed, right, or bit, I'm going to be fuming. Yes, Damon. I love it. He's going for it.
Low down crap is that anyway?
Damon, look up. Just look up. Go home, lock your doors, and we'll deal with it in the morning.
It's been good this episode, Tyler. Yeah, it's been good. Past few episodes have been really good. I told you, man, old bolts. I've already given credit. I'll give it him again. Fantastic this episode, Tyler. Well done, mate. Yeah, mate. This is sick. Leave him now, Caroline. Don't open that, man. Well, he should still be behind the cage, but I wouldn't open it. Just leave him. Yeah, that's mad. Locks his door. Mate, he must be scared. That is the first time we've seen him lock his door. There's got to be a significance to that, because when Pearl come in, she said, mate, your door's not locked. You know what I mean? You should keep your door. And then he's like, why do I need to keep it locked?
I wanted to apologize.
For bouncing. She's
You don't
shitting
even
into
know where
it.
else to go.
I have nowhere else to go.
Let's all appreciate the truth. I love it.
There's nothing here for you, Rose.
Rose is gonna. Oh, here we go. I knew Rose was gonna die. Motherfucker. So it's only one small bite, but is that enough to kill her?
It hurts.
She's gonna die. She's gonna die. Is it venom? Oh shit, mate! He's gonna get confidence now. He's like, mate, he's not dying. I'm going out, mate. He's going for the hunt. She got stabbed with a sword as well, or a big dirty knife. So like, she must be hurt as well. And that's interesting. I'm loving it. It reminds me of the Game of Thrones sort of style when obviously Jon Snow's dogs and that coming out. It's sick, honestly. It's really good. His dad's gonna be there like, where have you been?
She fell for the whole show and didn't suspect a thing.
Big this guy up as well before dinner. I said hopefully he's a good guy, but I think that he doesn't want to do it. Still going to stick to it. He don't want to do it. He's just part of his dad's plan, and everyone else is doing it in fear. Oh, he faked it. So he's proud of him.
There's one more thing Elijah needs us to do before we lose the full moon.
I'm sorry for everything that I've done. Well, I'm not, okay? But I do love you, Stefan, even if you don't believe it.
You want me to believe you?
I do believe it, to be
Show
fair.
me. Do something.
And then what?
Maybe I'll see that there's still hope for you after all.
You're playing me.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? She don't know, man. She's got to take a leap of faith.
But I could help you find him.
For a price, I'm sure.
Oh, do you reckon the wolf's trying to get in? Oh, hey, big on.
Good evening, Katarina.
See? What I'm interested in, right? Catherine, yeah, Katarina, did she know that Stefan and Damon killed him? I don't even know if she knows that's part of the story, so she's just shitting it in the fact that it's him. Do you know what I mean? And he's bricking it because he thought he killed him and he thinks he's back for revenge.
The lovely Elena drives a hard bargain. However, we reached a peaceful agreement.
Oh, she's fuming. Man, I love this guy's presence, his dominance.
You shall not exit until I say so.
That's mad, man. The guy's so strong.
Elena will explain the arrangement to you.
He's gonna go and find Isabel.
Goodbye, Catherine.
Oh, has Tyler got out?
Tyler?
I love how much Caroline cares.
made it. You didn't get out.
Innit, I told you, man, they're not going to be broke up for long.
So, it was Jules.
You all healed?
Yeah, seems that way.
She's going to die in her
Rose,
sleep.
I'm happy that the legend was fake. Maybe werewolves made it up to keep vampires away.
Because I like you.
Oh. I like you, Lauren Cohen.
I happen to have a vacancy in that department.
Yes, Damon.
I love men who love other women.
Oh, that's deep, innit?
But it doesn't mean I can't be your special friend.
I was going to say, don't mean she can't play. She's fucking dead, mate. I was buzzing there. Lauren Cole, Maggie, there. I wanted it to be his little love interest, and now she's gonna go. Okay, so that is going to wrap up today's episode. I mean, it is. This one has been a good information builder, hasn't it? You know, you've got that guy. I forgot his name, but he's tricked Bonner into into faking the Moonstone destruction. You know, he pretended that they'd done that, and he's just come back and boom, he's give it to his dad. You know, and his dad said that there's one more thing that they need to do before the full moon goes away. But we didn't really get to see what that was. I mean, you've got Mason's girlfriend. She's come to town looking for him. Obviously, she's found out that Damon's a vampire and Alaric was trying to help as well. Get her to see if she was a werewolf. Obviously, put the what was it, like wolfane or something into a drink, and obviously she sniffed that out straight away. But she is one because she went after Damon and she ended up biting Rose. She healed herself. They was buzzing. They was like, at least, you know, like we're not gonna die off a bite, but. Turns out it's venomous and it's probably gone inside the system just like a snake in it. It's gone through her body and she's probably dead in the next episode, sadly. And I really like Lauren Cohen as well, but gutted that she's gone. What is it? Damon's been released. Stefan's been released. She's made a deal with Elia. He's come back. He said he wants to kill Klaus. You know, everybody. I mean, it's good the reasoning that he's given. You know, like sometimes like the small little bits of information make a lot of sense. So he said that. If everybody knew there was a doppelganger around the whole vampire world, yeah, because if they hear Klaus that much, would be running after Elena trying to get it. They'd be everywhere. They're trying to suck up to him so that they can do something good for him, where he doesn't need that. You know, he's powerful himself. People are scared of him. He wants to take Klaus down. So he wants to cut a deal with Elena that when the time comes, they can draw him out together and they can attack him. And obviously, if he sticks to it, if she sticks to her deal, he won't touch her family. No one will die. And then obviously, if he gets to kill Klaus, you know, it's a win-win for all of them. So that's fascinating. Stefan obviously has been released from the tomb now. Catherine, she's still inside. He's just compelled her. He said that you're going to stay in there until I think he said you're going to stay in there until I want you to come out, or until Klaus comes looking for you. Which is interesting. It's just showing, yeah, that Klaus is a big like presence, dominance in the vampire community. Even people like Elia are scared of him and want to take him down so they can be in power. And his name's just been mentioned like 4 episodes now or something, but we've still not seen him. So surely he's due an appearance soon. I'm hoping that it's not the very last episode of the season like we've done with Catherine in all of season 1. But that is where we're at. Obviously we've got Caroline and Tyler. He's just evolved. I mean, I had to admit, yeah, Tyler, I give him credit where credit's due. His acting stepped it up this episode, you know, the way he was screaming, and he's not been really given a storyline. This is why I pretty much hated him in the season 1, because the lines that he got given was an arsehole guy who's just literally a Debbie Downer on everyone, just a negative Nally. But now he's literally transitioning into his own storyline. Him and Caroline, I can see them becoming a couple together. Caroline was a bit stupid staying around him for so long, to be honest. Every time he said go away, she was staying. She was being a good friend, like literally a good friend. That's what you would do. But in a situation like that, you know, knowing that he can kill you just like that, then it would have been smart enough for her to leave. But she didn't. Lucky for her, he didn't manage to get out. She's gone in. She's hugging him at the end, saying everything's gonna be all right. He said that he's not all right though. You know, he's still gone through all this trauma. He's probably gonna break down from it, from the traumatic experience that he's had. But Stefan, Damon did manage to stab that girl who bit Rose though, and now I want to see where she is. Like, is she gonna die as well? Because obviously that was a big, massive dock-off sword that he stabbed her with. And she was on the phone to someone as well. When she come out of the Lockwood house, she rang someone and said, "We've got another werewolf in town," and it is what's his name, Tyler. So there must be more people. There must be more werewolves. You know, she's not a Lockwood so far. I've only been introduced to a Lockwood, but now obviously there's more stemming down the line. And I'm still trying to figure out. Yeah, I said this in the comments in a couple of videos. What is the purpose of the werewolves? Like, like, what is the benefit of being one? This, like the benefit of being a vampire. So what I say, you can live forever, so to speak. You can run around. You can do all this mad stuff. But what can a werewolf do? Like we haven't even seen that. I actually have no idea what one does apart from transition and kills vampires. And it's been nearly 11 episodes now, and that's still not been answered. So I am fascinated because it's just more storytelling that can be introduced. But that's where we currently are. If you did enjoy today's episode, please smash the like on the button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for clicking on my video. I really do appreciate it. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.